one today. We're going to be in an open G tuning. We are going to be going D, G, D, G, B, D. You got an open G chord there. Alright, so there's not a lot to the song, but it's all rhythm and timing. So I'm going to do this as accurately as I can, and then the best thing you can do is listen to the recording over and over and over and pick up his rhythm and his timing with all the licks. So we're going to start up here on the D and G string on the 10th fret. We're going to start with that phrase. We're going to slide back to 10 to 9, just like that. Then go to 7. Okay, and after you hit 7, you're going to go up on the A and D string, and you're going to slide backwards from 10 to 9. So all together. Okay. Then you're going to come back to 7 on the A and D, and you're going to hit it twice, and then catch the low E on 9. Okay, so all together. And then we're going to do this little bluesy thing. And you're going to have to listen to the way he does it, because he kind of, it's not like, you're just going to have to hear it. Anyway, so. Okay, then after he goes back to 5 or 7 and 9. And then he's going to do this, you just go on D and G on 10. Alright. Alright, so it's just, and then 7, 9, back to 7, then slide back again. Okay. Here's a cool little part. So he does that, and then he does this. He bends the D and G string on the 9th fret. Okay. And after he bends it, he goes up. Yeah, so he'll bend it. And then go 7, 9 on the D and G, and then back to that part. So, oh yeah, so he goes, and this is where he hits the D instead of the low E. He'll go, or the A string, I'm sorry. And then he'll slide back. So, okay, then he'll come back up and do that little bluesy. Alright, so all together, I know it's a lot. It's all rhythm. The part, what he's actually playing isn't difficult. It's all just getting the timing of what he's doing. And don't listen to a guy like me. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the record. And that'll give you your best view of the whole song. So, all together, I'll play it real slow. And that's really cool. It sounds so groovy. So, all right. So when he gets out of it, you can just bar all of 7. All right. And then we're gonna hit all of 5, bar all of or I'm sorry, 9 and 7, bar all of 7. All we're doing, we're just going to go B string on the 7th fret as you're barring 5, and and you're just going to go 1, 2. It's like a triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1. So just do a triplet 1, 2, 3, and then lift off your pinky, and then just bar it 5 once. And then you're just going to hit the G string on 7 and do the same thing, but just hit it once. Alright. So, after that, he'll come back up to 7, or back up to 9. Sorry. I'm used to playing a Strat, and when I get on a Les Paul style guitar, the neck is shorter, and I'm seeing anyway, a Strat is like the neck feels longer to me, so when I get on a Les Paul, it looks like everything is 2 frets shorter than it is. But anyway, so okay, that's a cool part. So, after you do this first time, and again, you're going to have to listen to the recording to get the rhythm. And then he'll slide back. He starts on 10 on the D and G, and then he slides back on 10 on the A and D. Alright, so then he does this little lick, so after that, and then you're going to hit the open, don't hit the open E with it, just start at the A string, hit that open like a G, and then he does this lick where he goes, so he'll slide 5 to 7 on the A string, alright, so he'll slide in 5, 7 on the A, then he'll hit the D, and then the open G, kind of getting that unison. Alright, so that's the first part. And then he's going to pull off 3rd fret on the D string. And then he'll hit back on 5 on the A and slide into 7. So all together. Okay, then you go back into that part. Alright, and then he just does all sorts of variations. Listen to the record. So then you get to the chorus. Okay, so after, I'll do one bar, or one part of the verse into the chorus. So we'll do I forgot it. Oh. Alright, so the chorus, this is how I play it. I think it sounds good this way. So what I do is the first chord, I just put one finger on the E string, the low E on the 5th fret. I mute the A string. I let everything else ring. Okay, it's a big sound. And then I come up to 10, and I just bar the E, A, and D. And then this part, I come up here, I leave the A open, and I bar the 5th fret on the D, G, and B. And then I mute the low E with my thumb. So all together. next chord, you're just going to hit open. And then he does like a... And he just kind of does that. So... So that's the whole song right there, and then his little whoop, hello. That's his little variations everywhere, and then it breaks down into that bridge where the saxophone and the horns come in. Really cool part. By the way, there are 2 guitars going on. Keith's in a tuning, and then I believe the other guy is playing. I don't know if it's Keith Wyatt or Ronnie Wood. I don't know the history of the Stones, but the other guy is playing in standard tuning. So then you get to this cool bridge. And it's got a weird light here. Alright, so basically you're just going 10 and 9 on the A and D and sliding up to 10, 11. And then keep that same shape, come up here on the D and G string on 10 and 11. And slide into 11, 12. And then he just does this thing, because now you're in the D minor box. And that's all he's doing. He's just flattening a bar on the D, G, and B on 12. And he just kind of hits it back. And then he'll bar 10 and hammer on 11 on the G. You know, just... how's it go? And he kind of does that thing if you want to follow the horns. Alright, so all together. Alright, so that's everything. Go slow, use your ears, have fun.